Good morning. Welcome back to the MN Homestead. Today we are getting started on a very exciting project, which is our orchard. We are going to be planting 2 Haralson apples, 2 Honeycrisp apples, 2 cherry, and 2 plum. Future, we're going to also plant 2 sweet 16 apples, but we don't have any of those right now. So behind me, you can see several fence posts and a lot of other trees. Last summer, my husband and I spent time cutting down a lot of the deciduous forest that was here to make room for this. We also put up a lot of fence posts. Obviously, don't have the fencing between them yet, but we're gonna get started on the fruit trees today. So I am here with my husband, who's actually up getting some more trees, and we are very lucky to have my dad helping out today as well. So I'm excited for you to watch our journey as we get this set to go, and I hope you enjoy and learn a little bit. So if you are having your dream to be something like this, you can continue to ponder on that and hopefully make that a reality someday. So enjoy. Welcome back. All right, everybody, I am planting a Toka plum. So I want to talk to you guys about what I am doing, why I'm doing it, so hopefully you can get a little information from me. So first of all, this is a number 7 pot. It's a smaller tree, which is why I'm able to do this one by myself. You'll see some of the other trees that we have here, so our cherries and our apples. Those are a number 20. So those trees are a little bit older, they're bigger pots, so they are something that would be far too heavy for me to pull out by myself. So those are ones I either do with my husband or he does on his own. So anyway, I've got this Toka plum right here, and we chose this one because it's nice and hardy in our zone. And what I've done is I've dug a hole that's quite a bit deeper and quite a bit wider than what we have right here. The reason for that is I want to get the soil loosened up a little bit, so when the tree starts spreading its root, it doesn't have to fight quite so hard. So first of all, I'm going to spread a little compost in the bottom. That means when its roots are starting to grow out, they've got some really rich, nice, healthy soil for them to move out of. And now I'm putting in some of the soil that we first brought out of the hole. The reason I'm doing this is, we just don't need compost the whole way through because it'll be rich enough to be a little bit through for the tree to thrive. Also, when the tree starts growing outward and downward with its roots, it's going to be hitting this soil, so we want it to be getting used to it a little bit. So now that I've built it up a little bit more, I'm going to get my tree out. And so hopefully you can see this pretty well. You see that this is in basically the shape of the pot. The roots have gotten all tangled up and they're kind of growing together. So what I'm going to do now is break the root ball up. That is going to get them a little less what they call root bound, and then when they get in there, they're going to be more likely to spread outward and downward. So it might look like I'm being mean to the tree, but I'm actually helping it out. Now you can see it's a lot looser down here. I'll keep spreading it out a little bit when I'm moving down in with the tree. So I have this a little too deep right now. So what I'm gonna do as I fill it in, I'm gonna lift it up, shake it a little bit. That way the roots will start growing into the looser soil that I'm putting there, and I'll also be able to get it up closer to the ground level. Top of my root ball is about right here, which is pretty close to level with the front, but you can see this is definitely a little bit of a disparate height, so I'm going to move it up just a little bit more. All right, I am going to build this up just a little bit more and make sure I get the soil filled in well, but want to make sure I'm not getting you guys too bored watching me do that. So I hope you enjoyed watching me plant our Toka plum. And at the end of the day today, when we've gotten all of our apples, cherries, and plums in, I'll get a chance to show you what everything's looking like. The MN Homestead has its orchard. I am so excited about this development here. It is something that I have been eagerly awaiting since we purchased this 2 years ago. I am excited for the variety it's going to bring to our land. I am excited about the benefits it will give to our honeybees as well as our native bees, because it's also very important that we consider them when we're thinking about all of our pollinators. It's going to be something that's very, very yummy for jellies, pies, crisps, all kinds of other deliciousness. So it's just going to give me a lot of joy, a lot of fun for the rest of our lives here. It's very exciting. So I want to show you what we have. In the very back, the 2 flowering trees are Bali plums. The thing I've enjoyed most about those so far, you know, the few hours they've been in, is that our honeybees, who are actually placed within the orchard, have already discovered them, and they are having so much fun diving in and enjoying them as a delicious snack. We also have a bunch of different butterflies and some bumblebees that have been enjoying them as well, so that's been really fun. Directly in front of them, we have 2 Haralson apple trees, so those are going to be great for baking and things like that, some applesauce as well. In front of that, we have Honeycrisp apples, which are some of my favorite for just snacking and enjoying on their own, maybe with some peanut butter. I'm a big peanut butter fan. There are 2 holes right here, which is where our Sweet 16 apples are going to go. We just don't have those yet. And then looking further over, we have 2 Toka cherries. We also have 2 other holes in front of that where those additional Toka cherries are going to go, but we don't have those right now. So exciting that we have a bunch of our orchard already planted. Do have a little ways to go, especially because as we move forward for this, we're going to end up with a vegetable garden, and we're going to end up with a bunch of cultivated berries and things as well. But the first part is ready to go. It's been a really busy day. On top of doing the orchard, we've done a full hive inspection. We've done some grading around the cabin. Ran to town for a couple of things that we forgot. So all in all, it has been a really, really good day. I'm so excited that you were able to spend it with us. I hope you learned a little bit in the video that I was showing you about what I was doing while I was planting the tree, while I was doing the different things, and the importance of all of it. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of knowledge, and that you just continue to see the deep joy that this amazing place brings to me, and hopes you find a place that you feel the same way. So thank you again for joining us, and we will see you next time up at the homestead.